And we are back to the mini course with Growth Lab Sessions, Season 2, where Gabe is walking us over how to create your AI infrastructure for your agency and what you can do after setting the AI agency infrastructure. Now, on the last video, last week that we posted, Gabe talked about setting up the whole infrastructure so AI has all of the context that it needs from your agency in order for you to cue it to do awesome things. And in this video, Gabe is going to be walking us how to create amazing offers. If you've been not living under a rock for the last 2 years, you know that offer creation and creating an irresistible offer is really what's going to get your agency from the 5K mark to potentially the 1 million a month mark. So you really want to tune into this one. It's going to be awesome. And I'll let Gabe take it over for us and show us how we can build this offer after we set up the AI brain.
Let's go. I love it. So, like I said, first video, we set up, I guess the most boring part of it all, but the most crucial ingredient in order for this to work out is the content, what we're feeding the AI brain. So once you have watched that video, you finished it completely, you have clarity on exactly what you need on the documentation of your business, now we can get into this, right? Now, not to beat a dead horse, right? But the offer is super important. If everyone in the agency space probably has read $100 million offers, and it's been kind of saturated. You go online, you see a bunch of the classic offer equation from Hormozy. Now, recently, the money models has been released, which gives us more context of how to build a money model to maximize your profits in your business and also increase the perceived likelihood or just the better offer, right? So it's like $100 million offers on steroids, in my opinion. That's how the money models is, in a sense. So what we're going to do here is, now that we have all the documentation, is we're going to figure out exactly how we can make the best offer that's going to maximize our profits in the long run, increase our LTV, and also reduce our churn. Okay, all through the right offer that we create. So again, now we're going to go into what I'm going to be using Poppy AI. You can use Manus if it's easier for you. Poppy AI is going to be the brain of this all. In fact, use my affiliate code. It's bottom below. If you want to use it, if you don't want to use it, but hey, want to support the boy out, let's go for it. I'm going to go and jump in and show you what my mind, like how I built it for myself to create our offer that you can copy and replace, or literally copy and paste yourself and input your documentation. Okay, so I'm going to go through just kind of what's going through my mind, because I don't want to just leave you with copying everything completely. I want you to walk away with understanding how to use it so you can implement it in other parts of your business beyond just creating an offer. All right, so let's go ahead and share my screen here, and I'm going to pull up a blank Poppy board, and we'll start from scratch here. Okay, let's go here, screen, boom. So now we have a blank Poppy board. Okay, the beauty about Poppy is that you can just paste anything on there. So what I'm going to do here is go look up money models audiobook, and then we're going to just paste it in there. Okay, so there's two things. There's two ways to do it. There's the beginner way of doing it, and there's also the advanced way of doing it. All right, the beginner way of doing it is just taking the link of the money models, pasting it right in here, taking your AI chat, and just plugging it in. Okay, so this is the beginner version. This is how, if you want to just like do it half-assed. The problem with this, and you can imagine this audiobook here is probably 4 hours long. To be exact, it's about 4 hours and 30 minutes long. Okay, so you can imagine so much information for the AI to be listening, and it's not going to give you the best results or the best output. So what I like to do is pull out the highest level frameworks, leave out all the filler words so that when you give AI, it knows exactly which ones to use. Okay, so we're going to dissect into 4 different chapters, and I believe the different 4 chapters on this, and you can do this with any other book, right? You know, if you do it, the offers book as well. Okay, there's going to be attraction offers, upsells, downsell offers, and upsells, I think. Did I say that already? Or continuity offers, right? So there's 4 different types of offers, and we're going to extract it from the book into high-level frame or high-level concepts, and then put it there. And so the way I do, I'm going to show you my board really quick just so we can reference off of it, and I'll show you how to build it, is that we have attraction offers, And there's different types of offers within the attraction offer. All I want is just the meat on the bone, right? I want to make sure I see exactly what it is that this offer entails, right? So you can see it's just bullet points and simplicity. That's all you need for AI, okay? Like, people just dropping in transcripts of our calls or whatever into AI is not productive. What we want to do is just give it just the simple meat on the bone, like I said. All right. So basically what you're going to do, and you can do this with any book of that matter, all right, or any audiobook or any concept or long form content, is you take it and then you're just going to prompt AI to consolidate it into different points, right? So, hey, I have the Money Models book attached to here. There are 4 different types of offers: continuity, downsell, upsell, and also attraction offers. I want you to take away the highest level, the most important parts of each offer and consolidate it into key points so I can use this for future AI prompting. And that way I can get the best output for whatever I want to use it for in the future with AI. So please go ahead and extract all that into 4 main blocks. So there you go. That's as simple as it is. And then boom, it's going to extract it to 4 key points. All right. Then what do you do with it? Yep. So I was over here. So basically, if you guys did not see, I went and prompted AI to take out the 4 main parts. And now it's going to take it all out of this book into boiling it down to 4 main parts. All right. It's okay if you guys didn't see what I was doing. It's simple. I was literally just over here. Boom. So I took the book, prompted it exactly. Hey, I want to just do separate into 4 main offers, make it clear and concise. Then boom. All right. So now that you have the 4 main offers, by the way, just read the damn book. If you're an entrepreneur, read the book anyways. It's worth every freaking dime and every time you put into it. After you read it, I still would use this either way. But you should have an idea if your offer is going to be a continuity, like how your money model is going to look, all right? And then take a step above this. You can even go as far as even taking the offers book, putting it in here, and then just diluting it into those 4 key points as well, okay? So once you have this, then we're going to basically copy and paste. For example, take attraction offers. I'm going to copy that, and I'm just going to paste it into a block here. Now I'm going to call this attraction offers. Okay? And we're going to do it with every single one here. Now this is us building the board, right? Notice how we didn't just throw it all into one page, into one document, right? We want to make it into bite-sized pieces so we can get more quality output. All right. So you can see each and individual one. I just paste it. Boom, 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 boom. We have attraction offers. We have this one's upsells, downsells, and then we can do the continuity aspect here as well. Boom. Okay, so now you have all 4 points of the book in chapters. You guys see how fast that was? What was that? Like freaking what? 2 minutes, and boom, this portion's already built. That's how.
Hey Gabe, can you recap really quick in like 30 seconds for everybody watching, just to catch everybody up to speed?
Yeah. So basically, what we did is that first we have our intention. What do we want out? Right? We want to create a better offer and a better money model to maximize our profits, increase our LTV, and reduce churn. And so it's all through our money model and also the offer we have. So what we did is took every concept out of the money models book and boiled it down to 4 key points of what that book has to offer to begin with. There's attraction offers, upsell offers, downsell offers, continuity offers. If you did not read the book, this might sound like gibberish, but basically the book is just separated into 4 key points. That's it. All right. So what we did is we took the audiobook on YouTube, we plugged it into Poppy, and it had Poppy separated into 4 easy digestible points so that we can fuel it to AI in the future. The main important point, once again, not to be repetitive, is we don't want to overflow AI with too much information. We only want the information that's going to give us what we want out of it. Does that make it? So does that sound clear, and does that make sense?
Yes. Yeah, that makes sense. And now I'm looking forward to connecting the dots over there.
Now we're going to connect the dots, okay? So now we have the kind of brain. This is the logic. Let's call it the logic, right? This is the principles that's going to guide the AI to giving us the right information. Now we have to feed it the KPIs in our brains. Now we're going to create the brain. So remember the documentation in the beginning of the video, right? Or the first lesson. We made a video about the documentation. If you haven't watched, again, go watch the first video. We walked through exactly what documents you need. So if we're creating an offer, we should know basically, all right, what are we offering, right? Are we doing marketing, call center, AI, automations? What is it that you offer? What is it that your pricing is, or how much does it cost you to fulfill? What is it that is your typical churn rate, or what are the constraints your clients go through? What's the average sales cycle for your client? What's the sales cycle for your clients or their leads, right? So we want to be able to break apart every part of your business into key points. Again, if you didn't watch the first video, it's on there. And then we take those points and throw it on here. To save us time, I already have it built out. Okay, so let's just jump into here and I'll show you what it looks like. So we have exactly our offers. This is basically the same thing as we just built there, okay? Except it's a little bit more sexier. Don't worry, the way we just built it, you could just copy and paste that, okay? So this is what we just built just recently, right? Then what I did is I copied and pasted everything about our current offer. What is our current offer? You know, are we offering Facebook ads? When I say offer, I mean like what are you doing? What's your service, right? Are you doing Facebook ads, right? AI booking, things like that. Then you want to talk about your current financials, right? Gross margins, right? Lifetime gross profits, all of this, right? So I put a lot of information here that you can take. You can put yours, whatever it is, right? And so I just threw information here for you guys to see the point of, right? Client success metrics. Where's the average time your client closes a deal, right? Loan officers typically take 2 to 3 months to finally see the money in return. So this is important, right? This is going to help you make sure that when you're offering, whatever you're offering is going to be best for the client and keep them continue to pay you month after month and see success from your service, okay? What are the main pain points of your business? What's a churn analysis? At what point does your clients typically churn, right? So once you have all those documentation that we discussed in the first, you want to paste it all in here. You can also upload your documents and drop them in here from your Google Drive. Or you could just record yourself. If you want to record yourself talking about it, you can do that the fast way, okay? So once you have the concepts of the money models, you put everything in all the information of your business, then you're ready to kind of just freaking let loose and go into a deep dive study into what's going to be the best money model for you and what's going to be able to fix your business, right? So this is good for helping you generate the offer. This is also helping you fix your offer. This is also going to help you find the constraints in your business. So this serves all purposes of whichever you feel deems or whatever is best for you right now, okay? But for this example, we're going to talk about how we can generate an offer and then how we're going to be able to use that offer into our content or creating an ad with it in our second part, okay, or third part. Now, another thing is, again, I use AI to help me prompt, right? So like you can prompt AI if you're a G and you know exactly how to do it. I'm not a G like that, so I'm going to ask AI to help me prompt a prompt, right? So what we're going to do is, I already did this. I'm going to copy and paste this into this, right? So if you we put some information here, right? Lifetime gross profit for 800, 3 months day, CAC is 700. Current offer is 63, 6 months, main issues, high tech it, right? So you take anything for this example, we'll throw this information here, AI booking, all of this, okay? I'm gonna put a prompt that you can use to do this, but basically I'll just show you a quickie how I actually used it to prompt, right? So what I'm gonna do is be like, I'll show you here for a second. Hey, so I want to use the frameworks of money models in this book, and I've already connected the dots. I've uploaded some of the business documentation on here, and I want you to help me create a full prompt so I can maximize the value of this book and create the perfect money model and offer for my business so I can apply it to an ads and to my sales script to maximize not only my gross profits, but reduce my CAC and LTV. So please give me any type of formatted prompt that I can copy and paste for anyone else who is using the same model, right? So then boom. Now
you gotta ask please, right?
What?
Gotta put in the please request. Gotta be gentle with AI.
We gotta be gentle, right? So right here is exactly business contents, right? What's your current offer? what's the CAC, all of this, right? And so I'm going to send this out to you guys on the chat so you guys can use it as well. Okay?
And yeah, on the chat is going to be one doc. We're going to put everything inside that you need in this doc.
Everything you need is going to be in the doc, okay?
In the doc, by the way, in the description of this YouTube video.
Okay, exactly. So basically do the prompt, and I'm going to just feed it into this prompt here just to make our lives easier because I already have it done. And then now we're going to go through a step process here, okay? This might be a little bit, I'm going to go here. And this is why I love Poppy, guys, is that you can build things and now it's built and you don't have to go back and restart from scratch, right? The prompt's already connected, everything's connected. All we have to do is just freaking press go, right? Help me create the best money model and offer for my business to help decrease CAC and increase LTV. So now this is when the fun part happens. We're going to create the full offer here. So there's a full analysis, and I'm gonna prepare you guys. This full process is probably gonna take you about 15-20 minutes. Because we don't have a lot of time, we're gonna probably just speed run this, me and Joao, and we'll come out with the actual offer, and then we'll be able to use that to the format into our on our advertising in the second phase. Okay, so I'm gonna go through every step of the way. So I'm making a training for this Poppy board, and I'm going to be using this prompt on the money models to create my best money model. Now, this is the people who are watching this video are going to be agency owners or marketing agency owners. So can you create a portfolio or a full breakdown of the CAC, LTV, churn, everything that I have connected, but make it more relatable for someone who's watching this video? And put realistic KPIs that they're probably going through. That way they can see and relate and see exactly what main constraints on their business. And I'll be going through this process. So make it as broad as possible. And then we're going to be able to go from point A of a bad money model into a good money model and good offer. Okay, so basically what we did here is that we're going to actually use this profile here to fix this agency owner's constraints, okay? So we have Sarah's digital marketing agency here. Her current financials are basically her retainer is $2,500. Average client lifespan is about 8 months. Her lifetime gross profit is $20K. Okay. Her CAC is about $400. Her sales call demo is $200. Her onboarding costs about $150. Total CAC is $750. All right. Gross margins, all of this. So I have all her problems right here, and we're going to use this, assuming that you have done it for your business. We're going to copy and paste this, and then we're going to go through the full money models and reconstruct her offer to maximize her profits, LTV, CAC, all that. All right. Okay, so the first prompt's going to go in here. We're going to open here, connect everything. And you can go ahead and copy, paste this. So onto yours, and then we're just going to go ahead and dig and do a full analysis. So using my current financials of Sarah's marketing agency, can you like this, and then paste it. So we're going to look into the math showing the current versus the potential LTV for each pain point. Which pain point, if solved, will most improve the 30-day break even, and rank each pain point by revenue impact potential. Okay. So now it's going to go through the money models, and it's going to really tell us where our biggest constraints are in the business. Okay. So pain point A is high ticket price reduces ad spend and budget. Current impact. $2,500 a month feels too expensive to prospects, limits ad spend effectiveness due to conversation resistance, longer sales cycles, all right, due to pricing objections. Potential LTV math. If the price resistance reduced by 30%, conversion rate would improve by 40 to 60%. So all of this is really crazy analysis. All of it's done for you. And I hate to say this, but you can literally just read through this and it doesn't really matter because this is just the first part, right? So this is the first part of the prompt. It did a full analysis. Now we're going to go to the second portion of the prompt, which is this. Based on the previous analysis showing, now reference these specific offer types from the knowledge base. Waive fee offers, continuity offers, win your money back. So we could use different ones, and I think these ones are going to be the best. And so I'm just gonna copy and paste this. Again, you guys can do the same when I give it over to you, the prompt. So now we're just gonna paste this prompt right here, done. So now we're gonna go through a process, 3-step process to really extract what's gonna be the best money model for us, okay? Again, guys, this is literally having an AI Alex Hormozi on your fingertips, okay? So now it's gonna do a full analysis, basically Hormozi going through exactly your money model and what you could do to improve it, okay?
That's awesome.
All right, so now we have all of this. Expected outcome, 70 to 80% will choose the commitment option. So let's look exactly what are the options here. How wave fee offers specifically. I've been in Brazil for too long. All right, how have wave fee offers specifically solved time insurance issue? Core problem is all this, wave fee solution, all of that, okay? So it's gonna do analysis. We're gonna do the last one here. Again, just to like skip through it. You guys can go do this yourself, and then I'm gonna do boom, and then boom. That fast, guys. We just built out the full money models, and right now we're about to get our full on money model right here. And then we're gonna be able to run a good offer and then create a insane ad, okay?
Let's go.
All right, so boom, it has everything here, okay? So based on this, we're gonna go for the wave fee implementation for Sarah's agency. Option A, month-to-month setup fee. Option B, 12-month commitment recommended, right? So basically the way that they're gonna run it is that you're gonna have a setup fee and you could do month by month, or you can commit to 12 months and then waive the front fee. That way you can increase the LTV ultimately, right? So that they stay committed longer. They're gonna be paying you month after month. In order for them to exit the 12-month commitment, they're gonna have to pay a exit fee, okay? So the first offer immediately increased our LTV and our lifetime gross profits. Simple as that, okay? So you could do the same thing for you. Now this is gonna be completely deployed into your sales process and how you're gonna be selling your service. Gross margin maintenance is about 79%. All of this. Okay. Now what we're going to do is this last part is can you take this new money model and create a simple, straightforward offer that's easy to understand for a layman's eyes so I can deploy it to new marketing pieces for my business. And then this is the last thing is they're going to just give us this. All right. So we officially create our money model. We have our new offer, which is going to be our wave fee implementation, or we're going to be able to give them 2 options, either a 12-month commitment or month by month with a setup fee so we can maximize our gross profits, okay? Boom, okay? Now, let's do this. Using the frameworks from $100 million offers, can you create an undeniable offer or an incredible offer for a marketing piece that I can run on for my agency on Facebook? I'm kind of winging it right now. I'm just trying to show you guys the concepts here, and then we're good. Boom. Now we have this offer, all right? Again, you could see that fact me and Joao just sat here for the last 10 minutes building this. You guys should probably take a lot longer than that and putting more attention to this. We're just showing you the concept and the frameworks behind this, okay? So what I'm gonna do is copy this, and now we can go ahead and start creating our ads for it, okay? So now we have our offer. And actually, let's just go through the offer again. The offer is free $7,500 marketing setup plus first month results guaranteed. That sounds nuts. You know what I mean? Like $7,500 marketing setup waived on the front end of your marketing or your ad is going to be amazing because it's true. You're going to waive a $7,500 startup fee if they commit to 12 months, right? Or 3 months, whatever the case is. And you got this, total value 10 million or 10,000, total investment, your investment, 0 setup, 2,500 a month. Freaking badass, guys. This is sick.
Yeah, that looks good.
If you don't see measurable results in the first 30 days, we'll refund you your first month and give you $500 cash for wasting your time. We've seen that already, guys. I mean, this is nothing new with that type of offer setup. Again, I think that you should spend a little bit more time, but let's go ahead and use this and create a nasty freaking ad or content piece for your social media, okay?